variety of some of the errors you expect from a pair there, because as I said, doubles players, Wakana, Nagahara and Mayu Matsumoto, Shida and Matsuyama, Kusuma and Pratiwi. 22 Vietnam Open, 2023 Taipei Open, Spain Masters, Thailand Open, as I said, and now possibly here as well. They need to win. They want to win.
She's got good touch at the net. She will look to come forward.
Right now patrolling the back. Something she didn't have to do with the giant figure of Tan Kian Meng in the mixed doubles behind her. Lim Chiew Sien taking over at the back. Lai Pei Jing with the touches at the net. Flat defense for the Indonesians.
Are we here now?
That's nice from Lim Chiew Sien, but right now neither pair on the fourth point being able to craft out a decent winning opportunity. And this looks very good for the Indonesians. But then settling back into...
There should be a slight parallel with yesterday, which is that...
But I said I didn't watch that 80-minute match against the Hong Kong pair yesterday. Perhaps it was...
particularly exploring the rear courts in a active sense.
Well, that's actually what I was going to say. I said that if and need to be putting a lot more pressure on if you want to be champions. It might very well be why they are.
So you have to fend them back, really, like mosquitoes.
Yeah, you do. You have to swat them away. That's a bit better from Kusuma. Looking to get on the attack, but again, playing the big... is enjoying it. You know, I said semi-finals with Tan Kian Meng in the mixed doubles. Made the final here. More incisive. And we've got to remember that Pratiwi and Kusuma are by no means the #1 Indonesian women's doubles pair. That would be Rahayu and Ramadhanti, I'm sure.
Just to keep you in the rally, and then you can do your thing midway.
Well, I think also it comes rallies going. Lai Pei Jing's movement has been good, and she's been looking for the winners. And there was that glorious cross-court that we saw earlier. But you see, even as a scratch pairing, because they know each other, they've known each other for a long time, and they both play doubles with different players, they know what they're supposed to do. Well, I think we might just have another long rally on our hands.
But the Malaysians definitely...
There's a reason for playing. Oh, that kind of played every game as it came, which is, I guess, the way you should be playing. See good movement there by Lai Pei Jing as well. She has played a lot of badminton this week.
Twos who had reached their highest ranking and never won a major.
Wow.
There's even a world #1.
They won. It's hard to win these.
It is hard to win the tournament. The Chen Yufei's, the An Se-youngs, that's all an anomaly.
Easy, yeah.
We just happen to see them a lot on TV.
HS Pranoy, he was 30 years old when he picked up his first title in the end. And he's a capable player. He's a top 10, top 15, top 20 players we're talking about. You can't do it. I mean, it's an achievement if you get to semi-finals. Oh, that's a nice, easy kill. Is it? No. Picked up nicely. Nice touch by Pei Jing.
I'll do this.
But,
and you probably can in the future.
But I said the difference is that Lim and Lai have been in a lot of you know, these high impact matches before, whether it's with different partners or whether it's well, to now it's with themselves, but it makes such a difference if you have a little bit more experience when you're doing it. I personally was very impressed with both of them in standing up and. But they're doing a great job, Lai and Lim, in terms of either playing it ahead of the Indonesians or just behind them. It's forcing those big lifts. They can't get into an attacking position, and they're making a mistake. 3 silver medals at the Olympics, obviously because he, was playing Lindan. That must have been very fun. All the other men's singles players since have been compared to him, including Lee Zhou, who we're about to watch. And it's very difficult. It's very difficult.
And Lim could do is they could do something he's never done, which is an Australian Open title.
Yes,
as we keep
there
saying.
you go, Australian Open title and as a scratch pairing. I'm absolutely not surprised. She really should take that act on the road. 14-7. I don't even... Lim Chiew Sien again, setting it up from backcourt. It's been very strict roles for them so far. It's almost been mixed doubles-like. That's probably the first time they've gone for the same shuttle.
Oh, she keeps it cool, Lai Pei Jing. But she's seen those kind of shots before in mixed doubles.
I think it's Kaohsiung, US, and Canada, the 3 next tournaments. Then you want to kind of get that sorted out. If you're 30 and you're 34 or 32, perhaps you've played this your whole life and you're thinking, well, as they said, let's have very interesting to write about. 16-10, and they've never been out of control of this first game. Oh, it's a night to be now. We'll keep some options open in Sydney. Nice touch in by Lai Pei Jing. Ooh.
And then rebalance nicely.
Young pairing, 23 and 24.
Legends.
Kusuma and Pratiwi, gold medalists at the Asia Team Championships. So, need to break into the style and pattern of Lim and Lai, because they didn't really do so in the first game. It's a great rotation by Lim and Lai. Lai Pei Jing, probably from all the badminton she's played this week, knows exactly where she needs to be. It's a nice change of attack from Lim Chiew Sien. And Lim Chiew Sien is immediately on the attack. Well, they're just not being able to reach the net, the Indonesian pair. Trying to attack from the back, that's gone long, so...
To realize how hard these players are hitting. It's much harder than you think it is.
Oh, once again, oh, that was... And I said,
Pretty
you and I obviously benefited also from being able to get courtside as well. I mean, when you're, depending on where you are, but if you are, the closer you are to the court, they really do swat these shots. I mean, they really do smack them. So, cameras are tracking it. A great move from Lim Chiew Sien, always looking to get onto the downward angle attack. Something that Pratiwi and Kusuma can't think about and work on. Start playing more of a mid-court game, perhaps. Oh, straight for Lai Lim. At times in these very long rallies. It's Pratiwi that has been getting a little bit more aggressive.
So is this the lull? The famous lull that all players, all sides go through? Is it for the Malaysians?
Oh, that's wonderful. That's fit anybody's name in this. Let's go, Lai Lim, let's go. It's brilliant. For Kusuma and Pratiwi. Benefited probably from a few mistakes.
Of this scratch pairing.
Yeah.
I reckon she will decide when it's worth not trying so hard, perhaps, energy-wise, in this second game. If they can't keep up.
They did have that 80-minute match against. At the very least, this is going to go. So maybe they want to make their stand then. But certainly far more attacking by Pratiwi and Kusuma. Big mistake.
Not only clocked by us in the commentary box, the Indonesians would have clocked it as well.
They're trying to adapt their game, Kusuma and Pratiwi, and that's good. Mistake at the back, Sasi Putri Jasa Variella. And there's never been a Malaysian doubles pairing, if not one of the only ones I can think of actually from Malaysia. So it hasn't been the most kind of. Oh, that's very nice from Lim Chiew Sien. And Lai Pei Jing smartly takes the time with the reply. Lets her partner get up.
That was a very smart shot. It was very intentional to help her partner recover.
Now that rally is on again, but with a very lengthy rest there. And looking more attacking minded immediately off the restart. So far good from Lim Chiew Sien. She's right back in the thick of a long rally.
Tuned because it was bandaged, got her in that
this
situation.
Yeah, and this. Oh, that's wonderful from Lai Pei Jing. That's from the final run here. So she's extremely warmed up to the conditions in this arena. There's a little bit of sting taken out of these shots from the back now for Lim Chiew Sien. I think there's a lot of scope for pushing forward still. Though they have got more attacking minded. That's gone. Beyond reach. Certainly going to be an uphill task for Lai Lim in the second. Your question, what can be done, what can't be done? She's willing to play without a bandage because it was obviously limiting her grip. Nice shot. Mistake. 14 game points. Then all focus now has to be put on to the decider. Oh, it's gone long. 21-7. Far more attacking. Yeah.
In the interval. Malaysia has a player who was brilliant, but often written about for not really communicating with his partner. I don't know if anybody remembers Olympic silver medalist Chia Soon Kit.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Well, I mean, I do. I'm Malaysian. For everybody else on there, Chiew Sien is a legend unto him. Well, Lim Chiew Sien has definitely lost about 30% power from the back, and I'm sure that's down to the wrist, to the knuckle, sorry. Lai Pei Jing trying to take over. And this coupled with a little bit more aggression from Kusuma and Pratiwi. To the key center. That's going to affect drift a little bit, but now down to 1.
The Indonesians.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be as worried if the scoreline was reversed at this early stage for the Indonesians, but Malaysians key.
Well, Lim Chiew Sien again, that they look like they could have done a lot better. Oh, that's great movement and a fake out by Lai Pei Jing. Still no winner. Oh, that's very big.
I can't see any other way apart from a 100-shot rally for the Malaysians to just keep their hopes alive, because once you let the Indonesians forward, as you say, it becomes too powerful.
Yeah, and that's attacking intent from the Indonesians and general fatigue. I would have expected it to cut down by half. They're a strange pairing, Kusuma and Pratiwi, because it's very different on the Malaysian side, of course. As you can tell, Lim Chiew Sien is a big power player. She's going to really be upset with that one.
That's her bread and butter at that shot.
Those is that in? Late take by Kusuma. And that's well left by Pei Jing.
The title, but I want to think more long term, because they play so similar. I'm still not seeing glimpses of what the development's going to be like.
Yeah, you know, just really set your stall up, and I'm happy they've got a little bit more attacking.
But I can't see how they're going to beat top 10 players like Jia Yifan.
Yeah. And Kusuma perhaps develops the net play as well. That's another big dive from Lim Chiew Sien. That's a nice shot from Kusuma.
They all know, all four know it's an important point. They're all invested.
Yeah, it's always good to see that. That's great from Kusuma. That was nicely anticipated by Chiew Sien. Who might have lost a bit of sting in the shots, but her position is at least still one. Nice touch by Kusuma. Pratiwi goes big from the back. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Found a good angle there. Full length of the court. Chiew Sien trying to get a bit creative. Lai Pei Jing popping up. Looked for a second, that might be shading out. Bit of confusion between Kusuma and Pratiwi. Oh, wow. They've kept it alive somehow. Pratiwi now in her favored spot at the back, moves forward. In fact, that's all four players moving quite well. It's a very well structured rally.
Well, Pratiwi and Kusuma are still trying to get as a side goal.
And before you know it, you might just be standing on that podium. 18.
They'll see in their careers.
It could be a lot worse. Better. Chance to go big for Pratiwi. That's gone out, favoring the Indonesians. But not. Desperate. I think it might be long. It is very long. And that's it. They've done it after. Importantly for these two, a first title in 5.